Hi, sir.
One more question, sir. Earlier, you have made so many films, and majorly you have made films with South stars, like majorly with Telugu stars. How do you thought of casting Ajay Devgan in such an important role and Alia Bhatt for this film?
I stopped looking actors as South or North or Hindi or Tamil or Kannada. I stopped looking at stars like that. Even before that, I stopped looking at the audiences like Hindi, Tamil, Bengali, Malayalam, or like that. I just look at them as Indian audience. That I've been doing for a long time. And once I write down the script, I look at, okay, which actor has the capability or which actor will look best in this part for this character. If he's a Malayali, he's a Malayali. If he's a Bengali, he's a Bengali. If he's a Marathi, he's a Marathi. I just approach the actor and say, see, this is the script that I have. This is the role that I have. Would you be interested? Right? Of course, I can't deny the fact Bahubali behind me will help a lot. I can't deny the fact, but I don't go with the visiting art of Bahubali. I go with the visiting art of my script and my characterizations, and that's what helped me so long. Thank you.
Hi, sir. Hello, sir. Here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Nikita from India Forum. So my question is, how difficult or easy was the decision to release the films in theaters and not on OTT? Because, you know, we were not sure कि ये pandemic कब तक चलेगा, कब खत्म होगा. So, you know, there would be a dilemma to release it in the theaters or OTT. तो आपके लिए decision कितना difficult था या कितना easy था?
It was very, very easy. I don't make, I make films only for theaters. No, I make films for audiences to come together, watch the film together, the experiences that I have learned from my childhood till date, and the way I operate, the way my mind thinks is like for the audiences sitting in one closed space, a large number of audience sitting in one closed space and experiencing the emotions that I show on screen. That's how my mind works. So that's the only way I look at it. So it is quite easy for me. There is no dilemma in that.
My question is, for the first time, you know, you collaborated like with Alia, Junior NTR, and like, you know, different celebrities. We have seen celebrities from the Hindi cinema and the South coming together. So how was your experience working with them? And what were the challenges that you faced, you know, during the shooting of the film, like knowing that the pandemic was there as well?
Working with the stars has been quite easy for me because they are thorough professionals. They know what to do. They learn their lines. They look to the director to do what he wants. Like if I talk about Ajay sir, he was like, he doesn't even go into the caravan. He just sits just outside the peripheral of the shooting area and just sits there looking at me continuously. Just if I just look at him, do you want me, sir? And he comes onto the shooting location. And Alia was like, she was buggering the direction department to get her lines much before, so she can, you know, get her lines right, to get her diction right. They were thorough professionals, so I didn't have any kind of difficulty. And Charan and Tarak are my friends, my brothers. I have known them for 15, 20 years now, and there was no difficulty in working with them. Working in the pandemic times, it had its challenges. Maintaining the distance in the initial stages of getting back onto the shoot, maintaining the distances, maintaining the masks, making people aware of the protocols, and you know. But like I said, those are the things that you have to do, and you have to do it. That's it. So we just figure out how to go about it, and we go about it. So otherwise, if I had to shoot 20-25 shots in a day, because of all these restrictions, probably I was shooting 15-20 shots a day. That's the only thing. Otherwise, it was fine.
Hi, sir.
SS Garu, welcome to Mumbai. Bagunnara?
Bagunnanandi, thank you.
Okay, fictional story between two revolutionaries, Charan and Rama and Rao, who fought against Britishers and Nizam of Hyderabad. How have you managed to avoid any historical contradiction that usually reps, you know?
Luckily, what we did was usually these things comes when we make what do you say, a biopic of the heroes. No, that's the time when people come up with this kind of allegations or whatever. But from the beginning, we are very clear that this is completely fictional. None of the scenes or whatever you see in the film are not actually a part of their actual lives, right? It is like I took the lives of these superheroes, real life superheroes or freedom fighters, Alluri Sita Ramaraja and Komaram Bhim, who belong to the same era, who went out of their homes during the same time, and no one.
What will? So, Rajamouli sir, this one's for you. You know, not from the business perspective or not from a filmmaker's perspective. We know how passionate you are about your movies, how much you love your movies. So for you, what kind of emotions were going through, you know, in the last 2 years? What were you going through? Like, what was on your mind?
I think, like behind this poster, blank screen, because we never anticipated, we never knew, we never even imagined something like this could happen, and it happened. But very frankly speaking, I was not down for a very long time. It was something new that was happening around, and there is an opportunity if you look in every. Okay, I won't say disruption, I'll say in every interruption there is an opportunity to look forward for.
Right.
You know, so there was time to spend with my family, with friends, and relook at your career.
Right.
You know, what are you doing until now? What do you want to do further? You know, there's so much of time to think about things that we usually don't.
Right.
Right? We keep running, and we don't have a pause to evaluate. So this is a fantastic opportunity for me to evaluate, and I had a blast of a time.
Great, that's how you should always look at it. And as sir said, career पे relook करने का वक्त मिला. आप लोग सोच लो क्या कर रहे हो. Rajamouli sir is saying, I had to relook, you know, I was thinking और क्या कर सकता हूँ and all that. Okay, so talking about this collaboration, this is the biggest it can ever get. So please tell us something about this. How did it happen? Like, कैसे हुआ ये?
No, first thing I want to take the words from you itself. I don't want to call it a collaboration. I want to call it a dosti. Fantastic. It's a fantastic dosti, sir.
Absolutely, sir. Likewise.
Yeah.
Sir.
And like RRR style, the dosti goes like this. Yes. Yeah. That is what it is. Friendship, and like you said, it happened because of the pandemic. Otherwise, it might not have happened, right? So we had a time to look at, and fantastic people came around from PVR, from our team. They sat together and thought. So once this happened before the pandemic, I mean, before the second lockdown, after the first lockdown, it happened, and they were discussing how once we get back on track, how can we make this big, right? And I guess it was Varun who came up with the idea of PVRRR. Everyone thought it was fantastic. Shalu said it was fantastic, and like all of us very, very excited. But there was corporate documentation, legal documentation. But the thing is, he was very excited. I was very excited, and they just went through this process, and here we are. I'm very, very excited. That's the only word that's coming to my mind again and again. Excitement.
Right.
No,
right.
that's what I'm. That's what it is.
Superb, sir. Superb. एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. Come on for that excitement. We all are looking forward to this and many more blockbusters, sir से, PVR से. And now it's over to you guys. आप लोग के जो भी सवाल हैं, आप लोग पूछ सकते हैं. इतने प्यार में है टीजर में. जी.
How can I say it is? There is no gender, sir. Everyone is a hero. Even Alia is a hero in this film, and like again, I'm coming to the same point again and again. It is about the bringing the friendship of those four heroes that you see on the screen. It was great. I mean, frankly, I knew them before. I worked with them before. And I knew Ajay sir because he did Son of Sardar, which was a remake of my Telugu film. And I met him during the promotions of my film Makki. He was very gracious to do the honors of releasing the trailer back then. So I had association with them. But again, I believe it's not just because of me or it's because of my friendship that things like this happen. When you have a fantastic script, and when the actors listen to the script and they say, when they see themselves a part of the, as the character in the script, then you don't need your names, you don't need your connections, you don't need your friendships, you know. If the character is so well written, if the script is so well written, things will fall into place. That's what happened with RRR.
Hi, Rajamouli sir. Justin here from PTI. Towards your left here. Right. Left. Yeah. Towards your right. Sorry.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. You know, RRR is of course one of the most anticipated films for Indian cinema. A lot of people are putting their hopes on the film to revive the theatrical business. But in the Hindi sector, it's going to clash with Mr. Bhansali's big, massive film. Do you think, how do you look at the clash first? And do you think in the post-COVID times when the business is so important for everyone, will this hamper?
No, not at all. I always believed if the films are good, it's not just 2 films. If 2 films, 3 films, 4 films, even 4 films come together, if the films are good, the people are going to come and watch all the films. It happened again and again. There are, if you look back at the history, there are multiple instances that happened. And because of the COVID times, because so many, everything was shut down for 1.5 years, a bottleneck is expected. Everyone expects a bottleneck, but if your films are good, if the content in your film is good, it doesn't matter how many films come together, people are going to come and watch. It will be like they'll be spoiled for choice.
Hello.